Um, Back over here in the back of this park here by this lake. A lot of nice rocks I'm seeing up this place. Back here, but I just seen this big pile of wood here. Look, and there's also grass bundles. Look, shit's brown. So it's all aged and cured basically. If you catch the drift. Look at this log here though, specifically right here. This is real interesting. So basically, in theory, if this turkey tail frickin' just grows out here like this on a log, you could most likely take that log to your house, find the same kind of wood, stack it in a pile, and it would probably spread. But I think what you do is you take a drill and you go wah, 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 and you take the spores from those mushrooms there, and then you put them inside the drill hole. Then you plug it with a small piece of wood, and then put wax over the whole thing. That's one method I seen to propagate a particular kind of mushroom. But it's interesting, the mushroom farming concept. Man, there's noise everywhere. But see right here, so there's a little freaking makeshift stick house. Right, which is kind of cool, because look, dude, I made a bunch of them, dude, since I've probably made about 4 of them so far. But my first one was a masterpiece, dude, and frickin' Sky was forced to tear it down because my gang stalking neighbors kept frickin' complaining about it. It was like my crowning achievement of my life's work, dude, and gone all back to the ground. But I still did it. And the dude, even the dude that tore it down, he said he didn't want to tear it down. He said it was so well constructed, and he said it was actually quite beautiful. And this guy's a Middle Easterner, so who knows what he's seen in his life. I don't know exactly where he's from, but look, it was badass, dude. It's basically what you call a Woodlands period style longhouse. Woodlands period style longhouse, right? That's similar. That's almost like a wigwam. Like, I've seen a bunch of, like, it's like if a tree was hollowed out in the middle, right, and then you busted it in different directions, and you have all these almost like shingle shape, plank shape pieces, like, to go grab them up and stack that around that and on the roof. Frickin', you might actually be able to waterproof that. And then what you do, you weave a little matrix of stick, and you start to weave it, and you go get yourself some vine too, some grapevine. Grows everywhere out here. Freaking real easy to acquire, doesn't weigh that much. And then, you know, there's enough to finish that sucker and make a real deal. Freaking like wiki up stick house. That's it was crazy, man. In Ezekiel, there's something called the, look at that heart, hole in the heart. In Ezekiel, there's something called the 2 sticks prophecy. And look, I keep saying this, man. Like, look, I seen these African chicks, these like, they were like almost Amazonian type women who didn't have any men around. They just would use them to mate. Then they would send them off. They go live amongst themselves. They're kind of like weird, real super feministic type people, but they daubed their hair with this red clay, made these real funny looking dreadlocks. You know what I'm saying? And the name for their house was Wickiup. You know what I'm saying? And that's funny. Like Cochise, he was a Comanche. The name for their freaking longhouse was called a Wickiup also. Look, these people, I mean, there's a thing going around where it is weird. It's such replacement theology. I mean, this is going on so like multi-layered, because they say that now they're saying, look, all the Indians were just black people. But I'm like, dude, listen, I'm a card-carrying Indian dog, and I've been up to the tribe quite a few times, and we basically look like kind of like a mix between a Mexican, but our eyes are kind of really squinty. A lot of times when I was a kid, I got accused of being Chinese and shit, and Asian, freaking. But no, And so it's like freaking. And from what I seen from the old pictures, yeah, man, these dudes, they look really similar. Like my grandma looked like a light-skinned Geronimo, but you could still tell she wasn't a white lady. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, it's weird. But look, anyway, since their name is the same, it sounds to me that's a type and shadow of the two sticks prophecy. And it's when they reunite Judah with the northern kingdom. That's in frickin' Ezekiel. And the northern kingdom can be called the remnant of Jacob, but Judah is also in there in the remnant of Jacob. But the remnant of Jacob is the full restored 12 tribes. Ephraim is another way to say the northern kingdom, frickin' that got scattered amongst the Gentiles. Especially scattered amongst the Gentiles, because look, that's what Joseph's name meant. It was the fullness of or Joseph's son's name meant. It was the fullness of the Gentiles, because look, they came out of Egypt with a mixed multitude. Because Joseph was second in command for all them years. You know what I'm saying? Frickin' something like that. But it's in Genesis 49, man. The prophecy for every single tribe is in there. You know what I'm saying? It's like right in the beginning of the book, the end of the beginning. But yeah, man. So it's just funny. I was out here just to look for feathers so I could make me some arrows, but I didn't find many feathers because I hear birds out here all the time making a bunch of racket. And I just needed to take a peek. But since they work the groundskeepers here might mow them. Or, you know what I mean? I don't know. I didn't search the whole complex either. I just took a quick peek. But I stumbled across all this. But look, you know, there's a lot of contention going on out there these days. But I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know where that came from. Where they're trying to actually steal our identity and say we don't exist. And just say all Indians were black. Was there black Indians? There was a tribe called the Blackfoot. It doesn't say they were black. The Indians, it seems like from the record in the testimonies, it does seem as if they never seen black people until the Europeans came here. So, I mean, look, dude. I'm not trying to rain on everybody's parade or say you're lying or anything. And it's like back in the day, just look, if you weren't white, man, you were considered the N-word, dude. So, look, dude, I'm just saying, that's freaking, look, and then look, if you're not black, you're considered a fucking honky or a cracker or something, dude. And that's freaking ridiculous. I mean, that's just, you're denying reality, dude. Sorry. I mean, look, I'm not trying to invalidate, maybe I'm unprivy to certain information, man, but you gotta prove that shit. Look, it's kinda, because you're making yourself look bad. You're making us all look bad. And you're not doing your due diligence, man. I mean, it's on my part, too. When I say it to you, man, I'm saying it to myself, too. Look, like I said, I'm being honest. I don't know where your sources are. So, I mean, there's no way, I don't know where this is coming from, where it originated from. But you're not seeing the big picture. I mean, that's the same thing as, look, oh, y'all can call out the Ashkenazi. But I mean, you're doing the same damn thing, kind of, when you deny fucking, like, kind of reality. Like, hear us out here, man. This could be the two sticks prophecy. And, look, we relative. Just like in Indian terminology, your family, the people you're related to, the other tribes who speak your same language, your relative, that you follow the same traditions and customs and shit. Relative. And you know who's not relative, because they got different customs. They're like matriarchal. You know what I'm saying, or something, dude. I mean, look, and that's the other thing about us, the Indian women. They're some strong, hard-headed broads, man. Like, seriously, they're tough. And you can historically see that they sent these women out they would take, like, frickin' canoes full of fucking furs to Montreal and shit by themselves. You know what I'm saying? The husbands trust them enough or whatnot. The husbands would leave for months at a time to go fight people or go hunt. Look. They were some rugged women, kind of similar to those fucking women from Africa. I forgot what the name of the tribe is. I'm not trying to... Yeah, I don't claim to be an expert, dude. I forgot. See, I can't even But I'm sure if you if you dig a little bit, you can find it, because I seen it, but I forgot where I seen it. You know what I'm saying? But when I remember, I'll make sure I drop an address to that piece. But anyway, man, much love, God bless. Safe travels until next time.